Everything good? Awesome. Whenever it disappears, because I click off of it, I always panic a little. Regardless, hello everybody. Welcome back to Trails in the Sky, second chapter. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Model is present, everything good? Yeah. I gotta double check sometimes. I think I'll continue to double check from now on. Ooh. Let me drink some water. I don't know why. I was fine right before stream, but the moment I started, my voice just wants to die immediately. Hey people? Are we just gonna make this hey people kind of like our meme? It's like our inside greedy kind of thing? Like all the OGs who come to our streams, all the regulars, they just come in with the exact same message. I mean, I think that could be pretty fun. Thirsty for Schera? Always have been. Oh man. But it just feels so good every single time Wednesday comes around. I'm like, ah, man, I'm gonna have to voice a bunch of characters again. But also, I get to live in this fantasy world for a few hours, you know? It's awesome. Yo, what's up, Complain Bird? Hey people, Seth here. I haven't watched a Seth video in such a long time. I should definitely make a return. There's so many cool reviews that he's done that I have yet to check out. I mean, if you guys have any recommendations, don't forget to leave them in the Discord. Actually, I should make a channel for that. I don't know why I haven't even thought of that until now. Anyways, let's do our usual thing of talking to literally everybody. Hey, Schera. Thirsty here. That's great. You take care while I'm away. Mama, see you later. Oh wait, it's Nemo. I recognize that name. Grandpa, I want to ride that airship over there. I recognize that name too. It's Airship Passenger. That's the Queen's airship, sweetie. I mean, I kind of want to ride it too. Found Nemo. Game over. If we ride the next airship, when will we arrive at Zeiss, I wonder? Ticket purchases are handled in the building nearby. Thank you. This is my first time riding an airship alone. What? I'm not nervous. Nope, not me. Ah man, that kind of reminds me of the first time I ever took an airplane alone. It was to come back just in time for military training. Over here in Thailand, we have this thing that's kind of like mandatory service military training, but you don't have to do that if you do an earlier course during high school, which you report to like every once per week, essentially. And at the time, I was competing in a tournament all the way in the north of the country, but the base that I had to report to was here in central Thailand, so I had to take an airplane all the way back by myself in my military uniform. It was kind of awkward, but people were super nice to me. Some people asked me lots of different things because they thought I was you know, an actual official agent or whatever, like for directions, and they asked me in Chinese, which I didn't know, but yeah, it was fun. The stream is RTA on-screen chat broken. Yeah, it's the usual. We have mandatory first-time military service, but you can conscientiously object. I see. I definitely read that word correctly. Is it bad that I wanted for military training to be a thing in my country too? I don't think it is bad. I think having it as an option is cool. Kind of like forcing you to do it is, I don't think it's awesome, but I did learn quite a few useful things from military training, and I definitely had some experiences that I don't regret having, for sure. It was super fun during military training when we went off to a camp, and then we had to like survive in the wilderness with the bros. Although, I did need to take a very thorough shower once I got back, because like, not showering for 5 days straight was not fun. Also, rolling around in the dirt whenever the drill sergeant told us to was also not the greatest thing, but, you know, that's what it is. One of the few institutions that really carries toxic masculinity forward in many nations, I am, I suppose so. It kind of, that's kind of its culture, yeah. What has happened? Yo, what's up, Partial? Well, if you're talking about in-game, not much. I've just been sitting here talking about mandatory military training that I used to do back in the day. This is the airship company's headquarters, right? It's a nice-looking building. Cool. Matches Kung Fu. Review's a bit dry but honest. Funny game too. Recency bias though. I'll check it. I feel like I definitely have more to say about something that I'm personally interested in or know a little bit about. Which is why a lot of the suggestions for stuff from Mandalore I've kind of been putting off because I don't really know anything about those games. But I guess the viewpoint of somebody who knows nothing about it could also be interesting in a way. Huh? What's... The Spectacled Woman. You're a new character. Don't recognize you. Really? This is why I cannot stand the pompous imperial nobility. And I thought there were limits to how unpleasant a single person could be. Oh. You clearly haven't gone around much. Ha! You took the words right from my mouth. Tell me, why does the Republic even care about the engine provision deal? Engine provision deal? I did not think liberals' internal politics were your plaything. Hello there, Lorenzo. Welcome to Strand. Seth, Deep Rock Galactic? I have not. I've been recommended that game, and I know that a few people that I am friends with really enjoyed that game. Isn't it like a four-player kind of mining in space kind of game? I think that's it. I could be thinking of a different one, though. It's a matter of international security, of course. It's only been a decade since Erebonia attempted to annex this innocent little country. It is absolutely unacceptable for a half-barbaric nation like yours to lay their hands on such cutting-edge technology. The Republic is a long-standing friend of Liberal. We won't stand back and allow something that will threaten its interests. Long-standing friend? Some friends you are. You didn't send them so much as a soldier in the war. You're just pretending to be allies when it suits you, while standing back and doing nothing when it doesn't. What did you just... I feel like somebody's playing Total War Warhammer at the moment. With how this diplomatic relation is going. My Lord Ambassador Cranag. May I suggest we leave the matter here? This guy, though, we know. I believe Vander was the guy who kept on... well, tried to make sure that Olivier was in line. We do not wish to bother the other customers. But Mueller, we... Ambassador... Oh god. I don't... Koch Rain? Is that how we say this? May I ask that you back down as well? This is a debate that could be handled just as well through the embassies. Very well. I can't say I like hearing that from a member of the Imperial military. Still, Far better than hearing it from that pompous and gluttonous member of the nobility, I suppose. You start pronouncing it like the male chicken? Really? Cock? Crane? Exactly how I thought it would be? Oh my god. So remember when I told you I was translating a digital Devil Story Famicom guide? High-res scans had to do the thing for the start. How lovely. Ah, gosh darn it. You hate when that happens. Good luck with that one though, Lorenzo. What did you Well, gentlemen, if you'll pardon me. That insufferable she-wolf! This is why commoners with no history or tradition are... my lord. Yes. I shall return to the embassy. I trust I can leave the matter in your hands. As you will, my lord. Yo, what's up, Vander? Hiya! Ah, Estelle, yes? It's been some time since your, help during the festival, I believe. I'm glad you remember. That was one heck of an argument just now, though. Who were those two, and why were they going at each other? Ambassador of the Erebonian Empire to Liberal, Lord Davil Cranag. I believe that's how you say that. Also, where did the origin of, like, fighting like cats and dogs even come from? I don't think cats and dogs have a particularly bad relationship with each other. It kinda just depends, like, really any animal. The woman would be the ambassador from the Republic of Calbard, Elsa Koch Raid. They head up their respective embassies here in the capital. Oh, I see. So those are the great ambassadors, How do a pair of whiny children like those two manage diplomatic negotiations, I wonder? Schera. I wish I could disagree, honestly. To say that the Empire and the Republic have always been on bad terms would be an understatement at the best of times. And on top of that, those two are like oil and water on a personal level. Well, no. The fact that they break into an argument every time they meet shows how similar they are, in some ways. God, those two should just get together, honestly. I guess I could see that. Though, maybe it's because I walked into the middle of the conversation, but I couldn't understand, like, half of that. Something about engine provision and liberals' internal politics? Good question, Estelle. Cats and cats fight much meaner than cats and dogs? That is 100% true? Have you seen cat fights? They go at it like nothing. Although, to be fair, whenever dogs do fight, they kind of just forget about literally everything surrounding them. And it has happened quite often where when a dog sees another dog that's kind of encroaching on its territory, it just kind of runs out into the middle of the street. I've seen that happen before. Well, that is a comparison partial. My god. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't ask. No, I don't mind. It's not really a secret anyway. The engine in question is actually the latest from your own central factory. Once the design is finalized, sample units are to be provided by your airship company to the Empire and Republic both. But... we... bumped into Ambassador Cochran when we came by to finalize the details of the deal. Oh, I get it. Why the big argument about an engine, then? The capabilities of an orbital engine directly determine how powerful the ship in question is. Since such an engine can be installed in a military ship, I can see why they'd agree. Now I get it. It'd be a real mess if that engine let the Imperial Army get all powered up. Well, I mean, not at all. It's true. Normally, sharing such advanced tech with other countries so freely would be unthinkable, but this is a part of your Queen's plan. Rather than monopolizing a technological edge, she wishes to provide it to other countries to promote multinational peace. At least, that's her plan as I understand it. Providing advanced tech. Well, if this is kind of like a deal where everybody gets the same thing, then it shouldn't result in one power over the other, right? Because, like, obviously providing it to just one would immediately lead to war, since that country would recognize that they have a technological advantage over everybody else. And by also not keeping it, that would mean that the other countries wouldn't be, like, super wary of our country. If my thought process is right here. Because then we'd just be far more technologically advanced than everybody else, and so they might end up uniting and going to war with us. It's kind of this strange balance that you have to strike when it comes to technology and relations and whatnot. I get it. She did mention something like that a while ago, now that I think about it. It's pretty incredible that the Queen is willing to try something like that. Each nation has done tech advancements on different fronts. Orbital airship engines is just one dimension. That is true. If we're able to set up an exchange of tech advances, then I think that would be, well, obviously mutually beneficial to everybody, and everybody would be on the same playing field, yeah? Since, obviously, each country has their own specialty. Like, it's not just an ideal, you know? It's something that could really change how people negotiate. Yes, you have a reason to be proud of your queen, I'd say. My apologies, but this conversation has gone on longer than I'd intended. You're here for air tickets, yes? I'll pardon myself here. Oh yeah, Mueller. About Olivier. Has he gone back to Erebonia already? What? You've not heard? I haven't really had a chance to see him since the Queen's birthday celebrations, actually. Oh yeah, true. Different production capabilities? Internal politics also influence this. Yeah. Just way too many factors to sit here and consider. I'll be fine. I only worked on 12 pages so far. Damn. Catching up isn't all too bad. I mean, it still feels bad moment though, right? It's like when you do like an hour of editing and then Premiere crashes. Definitely haven't been there before. And then you're like, at least I have autosaves. Oh, the autosaves are corrupted. Great. I felt kind of bad about that. Oh, don't worry. That halfwit is continuing to while away his days here in Liberal. Oh, then I guess we'll probably run into him later on. Yeah, and both other sides would lay low and utilize spy tactics to keep check on how opponent uses the received tech. Exactly. Well, obviously every country has spies in other countries. Probably some more than others. But yeah, it is quite important. Information is very, very powerful. He said he was going to visit Elmo Springs, if I remember right. Oh! That's at like the very bottom right of the map, right? A map of the country. I think we visited there, and then we stayed the night over there. In the last game. Okay then. How very like Olivier. Should he ever bother returning to the embassy like a responsible citizen, unlikely as that is, I'll let him know you were asking after him. I'll make sure he at least contacts you before he returns to the Empire. Thanks, Mueller. Thank you, Sir Knight. Hardly. I should thank you for keeping that lunatic company. Now, if you'll excuse me. What a serious fellow for a friend of Olivier's. He's kinda gotta be serious for all that Olivier isn't. He's obviously an Imperial Army man, but I wonder what his story is. Mueller's the resident military officer for the Erebonian embassy, I think. I've only ever met him a few times myself. He's young, but he's got a strong, manly face. Very handsome. I'd love to share a bottle of wine, or 3, with him sometime. Hey, let's avoid an international incident, okay? He brings balance to the force of Olivier's personality. He certainly does require a counterweight, that's for sure. Olivier is very, very, on the edge. Very far from the norm. Oh, speaking of international disasters, did you meet up with Olivier after I left? I saw him a number of times in the capital. Come to think of it, he did invite me to the Elmo Springs at one point, but I had to decline. Yo, what's up, Isaac? Welcome to the stream. What? You mean, he invited you? Like, invited you? With him, it's impossible to tell. I was too busy this month to entertain the idea anyway. Normally, I'd have happily abused his wallet for my lodging costs and kept him up all night. Drinking, that is. Ah ha ha ha. Oh, Olivier, I think you dodged a bullet, actually. Yes, likely. Totally not thirsty for Schera, anything like that. Alright. Anyway, let's go get our tickets at the counter. Hello! Welcome! Will you be using our national flights or our international flights? 2 tickets bound for Ruin, please. Understood. Oh, pardon me. You are with the Bracer Guild, yes? Are you Estelle and Scherazard? Yes? I have already received payment from Elnan with the Capital Branch. Here are your tickets. 2 boarding passes. I see. So Elnan did. Very nice, Elnan. Thoughtful as always. The silhouette of Cerberus? That's cool! I mean, hey. The Cerberus is a pretty cool monster, that's for sure. Or demon, in this case. I really like your laughing voice, not gonna lie. It actually makes me feel delightful. Why, thank you, Isaac. I'm glad at least someone enjoys it. Ah, rest in peace, Wasabi. Roll to 49. Almost there, man. Well then, please hand your tickets to the receptionist immediately outside the building. You can check in for your flight there. Okay. What about you? Those people just now were so pushy. I mean, it is a sample of the engine going into the high-speed cruiser Aerosol, but sheesh! I can understand them getting so worked out, but it's not even finished yet. What is the shop here? Oh! Yeah, totally, I'll buy this. I have 3,000 Mira. Sure. Is there anything worth selling that I have? I don't really have much, that's for sure. Can I see how much any of these is worth? 25? Yeah, really not worth it. Those 2 just now, they looked really deadly serious. Seems like they had a fairly high rank too. I wonder who they were. They look fine from a game from the 90s. Yeah, I mean, it has been a while since then, and the artwork has certainly improved for SMT. That was scary. Now I can buy my ticket. Oh man, screaming and fighting in a place like this? How pathetic! I wish people could be more well-mannered. Damn. Get him. Alright, let's read this before I end up forgetting about it. Nope. Oops. Two candidates, two platforms. With the arrest of former Mayor Dalmore, a new mayoral election has come to ruin. Initially delayed due to the coup d'etat, it has now been officially announced. The two nominees are the industrialist Norman and harbor master Porthos. Porthos? I know that there's a card in Shadowverse called Porthos. I have a feeling that this is a reference to something, but I don't know what it's a reference to. Potentially mythology? If anybody knows? Or maybe it's an actual historical figure. You met Porthos the last game? Really? A harbor master. I think I remember him. I'll probably, once I see him, it'll jog my memory more. He helped you with Phantom Thieves V's weird quest. I see. Yeah, I think I can picture it, but we'll see. Both candidates have solid support bases and distinct platforms, which will ruin citizens' entrust with their future. Stay tuned. Promoting tourism, candidate Norman. Owner of the Hotel Blanche and staunch proponent of the tourism industry, the core of his campaign is to invigorate tourism. He believes that tertiary businesses are the future of ruin, and he has many supporters who agree. Promoting the harbor. Caretaker of the harbor block and passionate campaigner for the maintenance of the port facilities. His platform centers around the reinvigoration of the harbor industry, as the support of the harbor laborers and sailors. Athos, Porthos, and Aramis, the Three Musketeers. That's where they're from. I should have known. Because I think even the card in Shadowverse that summons them is like the Three Musketeers or whatever it's called. Or I think it's called Four Musketeers because it summons 4 people. But yeah. Voter opinion and election direction. Election direction. Currently, public opinion is split. The North City blocks that run on tourism favor candidate Norman, and the Harbor block supports Porthos. With such clearly defined positions, this election is shaping up to be very divisive. As both camps possess solid blocks of support, it will be a battle of who can cut the deepest into their opponent's voter base. This scenario seems to favor candidate Norman, but there's plenty of time for a turnabout, and it's sure to be a fierce battle to the end. D'Artagnan isn't part of the Musketeers, I think? I don't remember what the 4th guy that gets summoned by that card is. It's been a while, it's gotten out of rotation, so yeah. But it's probably that. Society, the increasing threat of monsters. According to reports from the Royal Army, monsters across Liberl have been increasingly ferocious, and previously unseen species are roaming the kingdom. The cause of these changes is currently unknown, but theories range from septium vein fluctuations to planetary alignment, and even solar abnormalities. The Royal Army is investigating, but caution is advised when traveling between regions. I feel like when it comes to like planetary alignment and solar abnormalities, this is kind of a, I don't know, can it even be proven as a science? Because like I've seen plenty of like videos and theories on stuff of like, oh, this happened because the Mars was in orbit over here and stuff like that. But like, how? how are you sure that it's because of that this thing happened? I don't know. Been so busy to fight for democracy again, but it's definitely worth it. I've heard the game is really good. Someday we'll play it. Astrology is relevant in trails. Wonder what sign Schera is. Really? I guess I should have guessed. Society, new chief of staff selected. The new commander of the Royal Army has been announced as Cassius Bright. Promoted to General Cassius Bright, formerly Colonel Bright, will be replacing General Morgan as Chief of Staff. Hopes are high for the reconstruction and future of the military, under the guidance of this new leader. I mean, he was popular among the populace, so this should be a very natural shift for him. Tides are caused by the moon, so there is some influence from celestial bodies. Well, when it comes to the tide, yes, I understand that. But I don't really know about, like, all the worlds aligning and causing the Earth to be destroyed in the year 2012. Fourth one is Dartkin. He's a protag of the novel and gets befriended by those three guys. Don't remember any more about that story, read it too long ago. Well, you remember a lot more than I do, Demon. Because, actually, I don't think I ever read those novels, which is kind of sad. I really enjoyed reading as a kid, but, all the stuff that I read was mostly just investigation books. If anybody here in chat remembers reading, the Hardy Boys series, I think there was another detective novel series that was more popular that featured a female detective instead of the Hardy Boys, but yeah, I can't remember her name. The world not ending in 2012 is proof we're living in a simulation. True. The simulation theory. Nancy Drew, yes, that was the name. Yeah, a lot of my friends really liked Nancy Drew, but I was more into the Hardy Boys. Well, at least until apparently they grew up. Because, like, once they grew up, some of the stories from there were just kind of really bland. I don't know. It's been a while. I don't know if the series is still going. Foreign Affairs. Pact to be signed in Liberal. The signing ceremony of the Non-Aggression Pact will take place in the Liberal Kingdom. A central location was considered initially, but declined for safety reasons. Liked both until he grew up, yeah. Well, there it is. Yeah, I don't know what was going on in the writers, but yeah. Things changed. It just was never the same. New model, tactical ordnance. The wave of change has not only come to the Royal Army, but to ordnance as well. The new model tactical ordnance, as shown, were developed by the Epstein Foundation and are spreading quickly. Improvements include the addition of a new slot, and while incompatible with standard quartz, it has been receiving praise from racers and others for the new powerful arts it enables. Factories across the nation are already geared up and eager to support the new model. I mean, it has been doing a lot better, that's for sure. It's in the logs. I had the same reaction as you, Lorenzo. As a young man, I devoured books like they were potato chips. Dude, same. Books were awesome. But I suppose it's also because I didn't even get a phone until I was like 18 years old. So yeah, books were just kind of my thing. Oh, going back into town? We can check in for our flight at the reception desk outside. Alright. I guess we'll do that first. Hello. Hello and welcome. Will you be flying with us today? If you are, you will need to check in and present your tickets. Once we've checked in, we should wait here for the ship to arrive. Are you ready to go? Still stuff to do. Very well. Please come by when you are ready to fly with us. Is there anything else I can do? I just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything. The next arriving airship is... Takes me off. The Cecilia just left. Tiffany? Me? Next is the Lindy. The Lindy! So this is the Aerosol. What a lovely ship. Is there a ship named Chemtrails? Don't think so, Partial. But that would be pretty funny. The chemtrails in the sky. Just a bit longer. Just a bit longer. Once the new model engine's finished... Lindy is the one that went missing in Trails 1? Ah, so god. That's the one our father was supposedly on, yeah. Alright. Can I go to the city? Yeah, no. Alright. I'm pretty sure that's it. It's time to finally start the road trip after, let's see, about 40 minutes of streaming. Yeah, that's about right when it comes to trails. To be fair, I'm also not rushing through this. Very well. Please sign these papers then. Sure. Scritch, scratch. Estelle and her companion finished checking in. Estelle and her companion? Oh, I see. From this one line, then I'm assuming that the journey isn't different. Because if it's generic like this, then it's probably Agate could be along with us here. Yep, yeah. Okay, there you go. Thank you. Everything is in order. Please wait in the harbor area for the next airship arrival. Okay. Well, shall we find a particularly comfy bench to hurry up and wait on? And we're off. Thankfully, this time we actually get to use the airships and not have to walk through the entire country. I mean, that kind of made sense, because, you know, we were in training as well. But now that we're not, maybe we can get some VIP treatment here. What a nice day. The tourists gotta be flooding the streets in ruin if the weather's like this there. Oh, there's also the election going on too. No doubt. Unfortunately, Ruin's pretty busy getting excited over something other than tourism. Other than tourism? What do you mean? The mayoral elections? They're only now gearing up to hold the special election for a new mayor after the last one was arrested. I understand there are two major candidates slugging it out for the seat. So it's like an actual fight of an election? Neat. And thinking about it, I guess it is about time, huh? They can't just let the mayor's office sit empty. Speaking of the old mayor, weren't you and Joshua involved in bringing him to justice? Well, to be honest with you, Schera, it really wasn't that difficult. It was pretty obvious to see that the evil rich guy was evil. Although, he did use that time-stopping ornament of his. That was kind of annoying. Yeah, kind of. We got involved in an investigation which led us right to his doorstep. The one who really arrested him was Lieutenant Schwartz of the Royal Guard, though, after Chloe called her. Oh, that's right. He escaped on the boat. And then I believe it was the Aerosol that swooped in and stopped right in front of him. Yeah, because Chloe phoned in for air support. Nothing too late to fire in people's political will than to expose the previous mayor as a thoroughly corrupt person. Oh man. I guess that's just the norm, isn't it? I suppose it also depends on country. I believe there was like I forget which European country, but apparently it has the least amount of corruption in its political system. I have opinions about the system over here in Thailand, but I'll leave them be. Come on, you needn't be so humble. You were crucial in his arrest, I heard. You make your teacher proud, honey. But I see. So that's how you met the princess. I had been curious about the details of that. Yeah, Joshua and I helped out with the Genis School Festival. Ah, the school festival. That was such a cute play that they had. And like even the 2D chibi models just dancing around, prancing around, and sword fighting each other. It's pretty epic. I have questions about the US election. Don't we all, Partial? Don't we all? You know, I haven't seen Chloe since the birthday festival. Or Olivia, I guess, for better or worse. And not just them. Tita, too, and Zen. Oh, I really miss Tita. We need to get Tita as soon as possible. But, we'll also get new companions in this story, then. I'm assuming, at least. Definitely, the priest guy that we saw in the very beginning is gonna join our journey at some point. Zin returned to Calvard after the birthday celebrations. I believe a request came in from the Calvard National Guild office. He did say to give you his best. I see. If it's work, I guess. He helped us out a lot. I wish I could have said goodbye, at least. You'll meet him again someday, I'm sure. Oh, as for Tita and Professor Russell, Cassius and I explained the situation to them after you left. Oh, I see. Thanks, Schera. It was adorable. Tita's such a nice and earnest girl. That is true. We told her everything, and then her eyes filled with tears as though she was just barely holding it in. She said, Estelle's working so hard, I can't just sit here and cry. She taught me that. Aw, Tita. Come on, Schera, you're gonna make me cry here. Sorry. Really though, you met some amazing people over the course of your travels. Some really amazing friends. I hope you realize just how precious that is. Use airships and miss optional content on the road? I think not! Well, Wasabi, if there is content out there somewhere in the fields, we'll probably get around to that. I'm just saying that it's convenient that at the very least, we actually have this as an option now. Yeah, I do. Say, Schera? When we get to Ruin, do you think we could find time to go see everyone? Of course, we'll make the time. Speaking of time, we've still got some before we arrive. I think I'll lounge these terribly creaky, oh so ancient bones of mine in my seat. Did you have any plans? I think I'll just look around the ship a bit. You can go on ahead. Alright then. Just don't get so carried away that you don't get off at Ruin Stone. You get to have convos with everyone before you progress. So it's kind of like riding around the Ebon Hawk then, yeah? Hello! Hey! Don't get too close to the edge. What'll happen if you fall, eh? You'll die. Wow, this is so cool! Hey, look! The tree is so tiny! Look at all those people. Look like ants. Santos? Such a pity. Thanks to the clouds, you can't even see this Sapphire Tower from here. I'm a researcher with the History Museum. I believe we met you in the History Museum, actually. That name does sound familiar. You know the towers, right? I'm here to inspect those. After Her Majesty's birthday celebrations, there were sightings of odd phenomena around the tetracyclic towers. Odd phenomena. It was probably caused by what we did. Well, what, I forget his name. That guy did with the gospel ornament underground, causing the 4 towers to rise up. A little late, but better to investigate now than never, right? Four tower devices inside the aureole? Yep. Come to think of it, the group of bandits still hasn't been caught. No, they wouldn't attack us, would they? You mean, the Sky Bandits? I forget what their exact name was, but yeah, no, they're with Joshua. Oh really? Grandpa is such a worrywart. I don't know what to do with him. Sure, there were bandits, but according to the news, they don't even have a ship anymore. What are they gonna do? Flap their arms real hard and run us down with wishes? I'd love to see that. Ruin is in the middle of an election right now. The candidates, I believe, are the harbor manager and the owner of a local hotel. I wonder which will win. The Kapuas. Thank you, Selby. When I was young, the only way to get around was a long, hard trip on the roads. We really have it easy these days. And it's all thanks to Her Majesty. Army of genies? We're dead. Ahem. To the right, you can see Valeria Lake. Regrettably, it is cloudy at the moment, but you should be able to see the outline of the lake. Valeria Lake. Soka. Oh yeah, because we're heading to Ruin from Gransol, yeah? Gransol? Or were we in Roland? I don't remember anymore. Probably Roland. I finished my duties at Gransol Cathedral, and I'm on my way home to Boss. Sister Rosa. Gransol Cathedral. I must confess, though, all the time I've been away, I've been so worried I thought I'd go crazy. This ship isn't even going the right way, but I jumped on without thinking about it. Oh, did Sunday school end safely at least? Oh dear, oh dear. What? You're going to Boss? What? Yeah, no, this is not the way there. Claire? Excuse me. Are you from the Bracer Guild, miss? I am, yeah. I thought so. I'm glad we could meet again. Do you remember me? I was one of the people you saved when the Sky Bandits held us hostage. Oh, you were with the captain, right? That's right, I'm Claire. I managed the passenger cabin. When was this? Was this when we went into the mountains to their secret hideout of the Kapuas? And then we went in and beat everybody up and there was a bunch of hostages there, but Cassius wasn't among them? Was that where we saved this girl? That's right, I'm Claire. I manage the passenger cabin. Our entire crew owes you our lives and more. We're still here at our post because you managed to save us. You're welcome. Is the entire crew of the Lindy back at work? Yes, everyone is working even harder than before. That's great. I'm glad everyone was able to get back to their lives. Forgive me for asking, Miss Bracer, but are you traveling for pleasure today, or work? Unfortunately, it's always work. I'll probably end up riding airships a lot from now on. I hope you'll treat me well if I end up on the Lindy again. Absolutely! I hope we get to serve you again. Filio. I hear the casino in ruins finally finished its renovations. I left Gransel as soon as I heard. Oh, the casino. Wasn't this on like the second floor of the bar or the restaurant there? Estelle returned from her training arc to Gransel, the capital, and yeah, Lindy was empty. The Blues transferred passengers to their base where Estelle and Joshua saved them. Gotcha. Sometimes you just need to kick back and chill out, you know? Oh, yeah? Huh? Sometimes, he says, sometimes my foot. You've only just managed to find a job. Orvid. This guy. Oh, no way. I absolutely must make this next deal happen. I should look over the local foodstuffs again. That's a good idea. I should return to my roots and do some plain old investigating. Orvid? Was he the guy who gave us quests to go and search for like rare stuff? Like the flower in the middle of the forest there? I think? The bear claws got, yes! Yes, it was. Okay, cool. Cool. My memory hasn't failed me just yet. Simon. Yeah, man. Just when I thought we'd get to rest and balls for a bit, it's straight off to Zeiss! If that non-aggression pact with the Empire happens, our trade in ornaments is going to explode after all. The plan is to get to Zeiss now and secure some product in advance. To Zeiss, eh? Soka. Hello! This game sends player down memory lane hard. Yeah, it's like, yeah, you remember this obscure quest that you did several hundreds of hours ago? Yeah, totally. Captain Grant, do you have some business on the... Wait a moment. You're that girl from before. Hi, sir. I haven't seen you in a while. I saved you at the bandit hideout, right? Yes, I thought so. You must forgive me. I never had a chance to properly thank you. Allow me to offer my thanks on behalf of the entire crew. Haha, you're welcome. I was really just doing my job, though. Still, it is kind of funny, though. Taking a trip on the same airship I once helped to rescue. Repairing the damage those thugs did took some time, but the Lindy's as good as new now. I'm sure she's doing her best with you on board. Ah! Aha! Looks like she heard us talking. With conditions like today's, we should arrive in ruin in no time. Looked like she heard us talking? What do you mean by that? Didn't you press the horn or something? Please enjoy the rest of your journey. Let us know if you need anything. I will. Thanks, sir. Can I climb down this? Nope. Timon. Maintain altitude. Keep throttle at 60%. Maintain heading until we reach the Reuben River. Reuben River. Maybe this, where Aerosol is? Someone's personifying their airship? Bruh. He's a Rule 34 artist. Oh no. Altitude, okay. Setting throttle at 60%. Maintaining current heading until we cross the Reuben River. Wow, look. Communication! Communication like this certainly did not happen on the Costa Concordia. Oh my god. Yeah, that was a tragedy. Hello! Dunkin' Donuts! This is the cargo room. Ain't no place for passengers. Watch that you don't hit your head wandering around. This is kind of... Oh, yeah, that's right. We spent quite a fair bit of time down in a place like this. Back when we had to, like, disguise ourselves in one of these crates in order to breach one of the military base, right? I think it was Leisten Fortress, actually. Oh, up top. Hello! Incredible! Liberal never ceases to amaze me. Back home in Calavad, airships are still very rare. It was kind of a shock when I found out normal citizens use them so casually like this. I see. I mean, I certainly can't wait for Trails games where we're playing as people from maybe a different country, if there is one. Actually, I probably talked about this with you guys already, and you probably confirmed, and I likely forgot. But I'm pretty sure there is. This is my second time riding a passenger liner. First time I rode one, we got attacked by bandits. But please let nothing happen this time, almighty ideals. Oh god. So next up is Ruin, huh? Speaking of Ruin, that whole thing with Mayor Dalmor being arrested was a real shocker. Seems like the whole town's still in an uproar over it, but that's not too surprising. Lloyd? I remember this name. Valeria Lake. Somewhere in that wide open lake, the legendary guardian of Valeria's waters lives. Ah, he's the fisherman guy. Someone hasn't changed a bit. Oh, I was wondering who it was. Hello, Estelle. Hi, Lloyd. Haven't seen you in forever. Looking to challenge the Lord King Mugwump Fish of Valeria Lake again? For now, no. I'm off to Ruin. I've heard there's a nice convenient spot within the city limits. Wow, you sure are dedicated. It sounds fun, but I guess I'm just not that into fishing. Oh, really? That's a pity. You got quite a talent for it, from what I saw at the Kingfisher Inn. Ah, no, let me give you this. Huh? A fishing book. Progress rod. This is, it's a rod for beginners and a notebook for recording your fishing records. We, the members of the Fisherman's Guild, are dedicated to the expansion of the culture of fishing. We're always happy to provide promising rookies with the tools of the trade. Incidentally, are you bound for Ruin? Yeah, I am actually. Oh, well then, you'll have a chance to swing that rod right away. Moving on. There are all sorts of fishing spots in Ruin. Huh? I guess it would be a good chance. Now that you mention it, Ruin as a region is kind of full of waterside areas. As I mentioned, there's a port within the city itself too. You should go there first to practice. For now, so long as you enjoy it, that's enough. I can't really say anything about this, because whenever I play Stardew Valley, this is just kind of my go-to as well. Don't really enjoy the farming, I just kind of go and fish. Can't spell culture without cult, and they sure do spread theirs. Sure. Yeah, that's undeniably true. I suppose Rhea is incredibly cultured then. Yeah, thanks. I'll definitely give it a shot. I pray that you'll join our ranks someday. Well then, safe journey to ya. I remember watching a YouTube video about like the disturbing video game iceberg, and there were like some games that were apparently made in order to indoctrinate people into a cult. Like that was like way back in the day, and I'm like, what kind of obscure way are you going about indoctrinating people into your cult? By like putting a subliminal message in a video game that they're probably not gonna even play? Like what? I don't know. Humans are strange. Where was it? The fishing book. Oh. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, there's quite a few fish that we can catch. Record caught bait used in most recent location. It doesn't tell us. We have to figure all this out, but once we do catch one, by trial and error, we'll be able to do more of them. See. Let me drink some water. There are tons of religious knockoffs of popular games designed for people who want to raise their children super religious. You're right about that. I know of their existence. I don't believe I've seen one of those things before, because thankfully, my family isn't like that. But yeah, I've heard of them before. Either Kanye Quest, a hoax by the fraud Mama Max, or Shinrikyu satire game by the Hong Kong 97 guy? Yeah, Kanye Quest was, a thing. I believe it was also mentioned in that video. Actually, I'm pretty sure all those things were mentioned. Hello! Estelle, all done with your walk? You still have a bit of time before you land. Okay. I'm gonna walk around a bit more then. You're welcome to walk around, Estelle, but don't forget to get off at Ruin. There will be a broadcast before you land, so make sure to get back to your seat. I'm pretty sure I talked to— oh! Well, there you go. Thank you for flying with us today. You will be arriving in Ruin shortly. Please be aware that there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask that all passengers take their seats. Oops, better get to my seat. Bust a cult and beat the shit out of them? In Yakuza 0? Hell yeah. Can't wait to someday get to the Yakuza series. Definitely gonna need a better computer for that one though. Hello! Oh, it's you! Been a while. Oh hey, welcome back. Boy, but I'm glad you guys are here. Harn has been away, so the board's covered with jobs. You guys have your work cut out for you. Geared up and ready to go, I hope? Sending us out already? I think I can guess the reason for his eagerness. So, oh Taskmaster, I take it you have some urgent jobs for us. Surprisingly not, actually. We're snowed under with work in general, but none of it is particularly urgent. Why is particularly such a hard word to say? I mean, the election's being held under the eyes of the military anyway. The town's so busy boiling over from the election that the tourists have stayed away a bit. Oh, the election's gotten that hot? Who's running? We haven't heard. I mean, we have. Mr. Norman, who is a proponent of the tourism industry, and Mr. Portos, who wants to try and revive the harbors and shipping business. Remember, this is a big deal. The mayor of Ruin is also the governor of the entire region. People in Minoria and elsewhere are voting, too. It's been a real media circus. Minoria is the small town nearby, yeah? This election is basically going to decide the future of Ruin. It's exciting. I get it now. That is big. Well, given that I'm underage and not a citizen of Ruin, I guess I can't vote. Gotta admit, though, since I basically helped cause this, I'm sort of curious to see where it goes. Well, we did dethrone a corrupt government official, so it can't lead to something worse than that, right? Oh, then read the coverage from the Liberal News. Their investigative articles are excellent. Investigation. Wait, that reminds me. There is actually a job I'd like for you to focus on. It isn't urgent, but it's something that needs looking into. Oh, what's up? Well, how do I put this? It's hard to explain. Maybe I shouldn't have. Sean? Unsure? Hold the presses. I think we're witnessing a miracle. Usually you'll happily pile the work on a bracer till they sink into the ground from the weight of it all. Aw, Schera. I'm not that bad. Come on. Well, alright. Here it is. I want you to investigate ghost sightings. See? I knew you were gonna look at me like that. This is why I didn't want to bring it up. No, sorry. It's just a bit of, a surprise is all. So, what exactly do you mean by ghost sightings? Okay, so, it began about 2 weeks ago. We've been receiving reports that people have been seeing a white shadow at night. And not just in the city of Ruin, mind you. Reports have come in from all across the province. They saw a white shadow at night. Wait, you mean? Ah, so that's why you called it a ghost, then. If it was just a prank or something, you wouldn't be hearing about it province-wide. Exactly. I'd have dismissed one sighting, but with all the reports we've gotten... While you're traveling around working on the other jobs, do you think you could follow up on a few of the reports? Well, you see, it'd be irresponsible of us to take such a job with so much else going on. Yeah, that's it. Estelle, are you? What? No, not at all. You think Estelle, the coup breaker, hero of Liberal, would be afraid of ghosts? No way, no how, no. Sorry, I am afraid of ghosts. A little. More than a little from the looks of it. Well, don't worry. Nobody's been hurt or anything, and it isn't urgent. We'll just pretend this conversation didn't. John, wait. Estelle, don't you think we should take this job? Don't you worry. Your big sister will make it all better. I'll drink water to that. Oh wait, let me refill my water. Give me a second. The hoax was debunked by Game Theory of all YouTubers? Of all the people to debunk something. The trope rears its head. For sure. I mean, we've gotten plenty of characters who are afraid of ghosties in Fire Emblem Three Houses. And thinking back on it, I was extremely scared of ghosts back when I was a kid. I don't know when it started. I could not watch horror movies at all. And I don't know when it changed either. But at some point I actually enjoyed horror. Like I really liked watching people play horror games, or like, you know, I guess kind of playing them myself, but I feel like watching other people play a horror game is just more enjoyable. Because you're not the one suffering, you know? PTSD flashbacks to Soma. Which, by the way, is a game that you guys should definitely check out if you haven't. Leo is currently playing it over on his channel, collab with Serby, so yeah, check that out. But yeah, at some point, it changed into a fascination rather than a fear. Spiders are also kind of the same thing. I had some pretty serious arachnophobia as a kid, but I think spiders are pretty cool now. Oh no. How did that change? I still can't watch horror movies, Zero. What's your secret? That... I mean, as I've just been saying, I can't figure out what it is, really. Like, I could not watch them. Whenever I did, as a kid, I just see like a few scenes or like a glimpse of anything, I just wouldn't be able to sleep for like the next few weeks, and I have a bunch of nightmares and whatnot. But now it's like, it's just fascinating, kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe exposure therapy? At some point, FNAF came out, decided to stick with, and now I can watch scary things. That makes sense. FNAF is kind of an introduction to a lot of people into the horror video game scene. Although it's certainly not my thing. I enjoy the psychological horror much more. Besides, investigating this could prove useful to our, actual mission. Huh? Remember, Estelle, our true purpose is investigating the movements of the society throughout Liberal. And that involves keeping an eye out for anything even remotely suspicious. Sounds a little bit like a ghost hunt to me, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, when you put it like that, it makes sense. Sorry, Schera. I was being childish. John? We'll investigate those sightings and get to the bottom of it. I promise. Glad to hear it. Anyway, I've got 3 sightings in particular that I think bear looking... I think I have the hiccups. The first one is a report from a guard at Arleton. Aerosol. Oh god. Apparently he saw something during a night patrol that spooked the heck out of him. Okay. Not scared. Not scared. The second one I know of was a sighting by a member of the Ravens. Isn't that the gang? That's a local docs gang, right? Yeah. Psychological horror. One anime name. Monster. I saw you talking about it in the Discord with Kiwi, I believe, Wasabi. That is a show that I have yet to see. I've heard many good things about it, and the people that know me say that I would really, really enjoy it. But I just haven't gone around to it yet. Someday, maybe. Hopefully we can get them to cooperate. I don't think that'll actually be as big a problem as you think. They seemed kind of different during the tournament in Grand Soul, you know. Really? You'll have to fill me in on the way. I'm going to guess as well that our interaction with the Raven Gang is going to be very different if Agate is with us. Well, sounds like he'll make it work. Anyway, the last report is from one of the children at the Mercia orphanage. Wait, one of the orphanage kids? Yes. Matron Teresa contacted us on her behalf. Oh, right. Guess you wouldn't know. Reconstruction of the orphanage finished not too long ago. Hell yeah! According to Matron Teresa, it's more or less exactly as it once was. It is? That's a relief. I wanted to go say hi to Matron Teresa and the kids anyway. I'll ask about the thingy sighting when I go congratulate them over the new orphanage building. And that's it. Remember, though, this really isn't urgent, so you can put it off for a bit if something else comes up. The rest of the jobs are on the board, so make sure to check it. Roger that. Kiwi, as per usual, is attracted to the main villain. Oh, well, of course. Just give a bunch of characters to Kiwi to look at, and the person that she picks out, even though she knows nothing about the plot, is gonna be the main villain, twist villain, or just a downright awful person. That's like pretty much guaranteed. Basic quests, which you may choose to accept or ignore, are posted to the board in each guild house. If you approach the board and press the confirm prompt, you can see the full list. I know how these work. Well, as per usual, we'll do all the side quests that we can. But if it's a little more obscure, then maybe not. I guess it depends on how I'm feeling about the game. This certainly isn't going to be like a 100% playthrough though, since I'm not using a guide. Yo, what's up, Skinwalker? Welcome to stream. Select a job to see the details on it, such as the objective and potential rewards. These details will automatically be recorded in your notebook. Once you've heard what all the 3 witnesses have to say, come back here. We can go over all the testimonies and take a stab at figuring this mess out. Understood. The Ravens hang out right here in the city, in the warehouse district. We might check with them first. Well then, let's stop at the warehouse district before we leave town. That's across the bridge, I believe. Alrighty. Come, ingredient hunters! Oh my god, it's Orvid. Looking for someone to help me complete a list of ingredients found in the Ruin region? Easy, fun job to do in your spare time. Interested persons are to come to Minoria Village. A representative of our forum will wait on the 2nd floor of the White Magnolia. Prior experience not required. Minoria Village. 2nd floor of Magnolia. Sapphire Tower photo. It's from the History Museum. Oh, probably that guy. Santos was his name, maybe? This is a job to take a photograph at the Sapphire Tower. Necessary equipment will be provided. Details for this job will be provided by a research staff member. He is staying at the Hotel Blanche, room 101. Dangerous monster. Mercury Viper. Along the Vista Forest Road. Asked to respond immediately. Items of note. Monster specializes in poison attacks. Respond to monster equipped with anti-venom gear. Oh, that's nice to know. A Gull Seaside Way monster. Cobalt Saber. Monster has extremely high physical defense. Be prepared with offensive arts. Ah, there it is. Gotcha. Okay, so... the only one that is a medium term is the History Museum one, so maybe you should get that done first. I don't think we've ever experienced in the game one of these side quests running out of time for us to do. So, I probably shouldn't worry about that one too much, actually. Ah, Estelle! Been a while. Remember me? I'm Melvin, the junior bracer here. Congratulations on your promotion. I'll do my best to keep up with you. Honestly, I am absolutely drowning in work without Karna around. Jirizard, good luck to you too. And we say nothing. What a noob. The view of White Building is framed by the blue sea is beautiful, but those election voices are spoiling it. It's totally ruining the atmosphere. Oh well. Nothing for it, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I can see why this would affect tourism quite a bit. Like these hints on monsters? Yeah, definitely. It kind of adds to the strategy part of the game, yeah. Like you're preparing to specifically hunt a monster. There certainly isn't a game about that specifically. With how much Cashew is like into Monster Hunter, I kind of want to get into it too. It seems like a cool game that I'd be really into as well, but you know, gotta keep on grinding. Time only advances when you do priority quest, as we have explained. So like no matter what, as long as I don't do the main quest, we'll be fine. Yeah, I can go to sleep at the hotel as much as I want. Oh, what an amazing bridge! I'd love to see it in motion sometime. That's, something. Oh! Here we go. Mayoral candidate Norman, please! Vote for Norman! Norman for mayor! You're thinking of The Witcher 3, obviously? Yes. The Wild Hunt. I have The Witcher 3, actually. I also have the DLC. They were like dirt cheap at one point. My computer cannot play that game. But I have it. What a lovely view. I'm a merchant from Boss, scouting out new tourist attractions. The real draw of the city is the harbor, after all. I think development of the South Block will be crucial to their future. Soka. This, that goes to the landing port. I think wait. No, I have to talk to all 3 people, right? So, even if I talk to some of these gang members, I think we'll still be fine when it comes to the quest thing. I'll save just in case. Man of the Sea, Portos! Vote in the election for Portos! Portos will protect your harbor! Vote for the Man of the Sea! Portos! Oh my god, you can even see the little posters up on the wall here. I wonder what it would be like to live in this kind of city. Brenda. Both of them are quite the man. I'm sure the person who took their pictures was very skilled. Really? Yeah, I can see that they're very skilled indeed. Ruined mayoral election. Make sure to go to the voting site on voting day. Okay. Oh, Norman. Some posters Norman over here too. I'm just randomly breaking into your house, little kid. My brother's not playing with me, even though he's home for the first time in ages. Ugh. Really? I just can't believe that boy. How long does he intend to stay locked up in his room? Totally not relatable. Is that a vacuum cleaner? That is an orbital-powered vacuum cleaner. Wowza. Computer struggled to play Witcher 3. Managed to finish it all, DLC included. Horrendous graphics settings, but some of the most fun times I've had playing a game. Hell yeah. The little bit that I did play of it, I at least got to the point where they introduced the card game for for Witcher 3, and I really enjoyed playing that, actually. I kind of spent the rest of the thing kind of ignoring the main story and just playing that card game against all the merchants. I got a ton of money, but I didn't really do anything with it. Even though my husband's a mayoral candidate, he's still got no guts. He's always saying he's not got the goods for the job. I mean, really? This isn't the time for such whining. His supporters are watching, so I wish he'd get it together a bit. Not here? So this is Portos' house. Gotcha. His house is right in front of the mayor's residence. Is it destiny? Potentially. Gwent runs smoothly, no frame drops. I would hope Gwent runs smoothly. The only person I would expect Gwent to not run smoothly for is Kiwi. No one's passing through here. Maybe I should head to the other side of the bridge. Spread my propaganda over there instead. Pesca. I'm a fisherman, you know. If we lose the harbor, I'm in big trouble. I'm wishing Portos all the best. Sea breeze soup. Hey, welcome to the Aqua Rosa Bar. The second floor is serving as Portos' election headquarters, but my place is as open for business as always. Why not have a seat and take a look at our menu? We got the best seafood around. Beans. Wait, let me check your shop. What do you got? Prime Salmon Grill. What the? 350 HP 1800. I keep forgetting that, like, the values for this game are very different. Very incredibly different from the first game. Dude. If I saw this in the first game, this is like an insta-buy. There was a lot of food that was kind of just like a one-to-one. Mira for 1 HP, basically. But yeah, damn. I don't know how good this is in this game. I'll buy one. Maybe make it later with some ingredients once I eat that. Hey there! Welcome to the office for Portos' election campaign. Portos may be on the shy side, but damn it if he ain't a real man of the sea! We're gonna need all the votes we can get, so I hope you'll give him your full backing during the election. Need to cook more delicious? No. Deadly delicacies. I need to throw food at my enemies. It was super effective, too. Man, oh man, to be honest, I'm still not sure if I have what it takes to run for mayor. But with everyone pushing me to do it, well, I didn't have much choice but to announce my candidacy. And I won't run half-heartedly either. I'm going to give this election all I've got. Oh, I remember this guy. What was his name? The guy who gives out the riddles? He was actually disguised as this guy, leaving the warehouse, right? When this guy came over to help us open the warehouse with a key? I think that was the quest. Seeing him there kind of jogged my memory a little. I think I'm thinking of the right thing. Hello! Mons Portos is busy with the election right now. I'm taking over running the harbor in his place for now. Beans. Phantom Thief B. Possibly the simplest character to remember. I don't know! He doesn't have a very unique name. Well, just call him Joker. There, are you happy? Oh. Ah! Is that you, Lloyd? Oh, it's you guys. How about it? Already tried out your rod? Yeah, I've been playing with my rod. It's working pretty fine. No, not yet. I had some places I need to go. I see. Well then, want to check out a spot nearby? I know a really great location. Really? Yes, please. Weren't we going to ask those Raven kids about the ghost? Of course we were. But we can make a short stop, right? Please? Guess there's no stopping you. Very well, let's go. Can't believe you dismissed the Riddler and went for the Joker. I'm sorry, I'm not very original. Have you heard of idiot? I kind of embody that. You mean Ren? Ren? I think you mean Rem. I don't know who that is, but it feels familiar. No worries. It won't take that much time. Let me show you. Follow me. Yeah! Time for fishing minigame that I'm totally going to be really, really good at, I believe. This is the spot you were talking about. Yeah, look at the surface of the water. See, there's a ripple in the water, right? That's a sign that you can pull up fish here. You should be able to find them in most bodies of water, so be sure to keep an eye out on your travels. This is making me think of Replicant again. And it's also making me a little bit sad. That game. Such a great atmosphere and amazing story. Honestly, I wish I could have played it at like a higher quality. Or been a much better streamer at that point. But yeah, what a game. Okay, so basically, just pay attention to the surface of the water. Got it. Now, enough about how to find the fishing spots. Next, let me give you this. Polychate. This is bait for fishing, but it's not sold in stores, so you'll have to find it on your own. They're dropped by monsters though, so a bracer like you shouldn't have any problems. Oh, and yeah, that's fine. I'll get like a bunch of them when I'm on my grinding stuff, offline or whatever. That's good to hear. And that's about it. You'll just have to find out the rest by trying stuff. Yeah, got it. Thanks for all the help. No, my pleasure. It's all part of being a member of the Fisherman's Cult. Guild. Well done. Catch you later. I expect great results. Now I'm sad remembering a Replicant. I'm sorry, Wasabi, that I dug up some bad memories. Well, I wouldn't call it a bad memory. Certainly sad. Bittersweet. But I guess it speaks on the quality of the game that, like, all this time after we finished it, I still think about it from time to time. About both Replicant and Automata. But honestly, for me, I felt like Replicant kind of hit harder. I bet I could fish here. Try fishing? Hook, line, and sinker. Spare the rod. Hook, line, and sinker. Which rod would you like to use? Average rod and tackle that can be used in a variety of fields. The standard for the Fisherman's Guild. Okay, let's try it. Fishing bait used for sea fishing. A worm that lives in the coastal sand and other areas. Comes in a variety of sizes. Okay, what do we have to do exactly? I guess when there's like an exclamation, it got away? Oh no! Oh no, Zero, no! What am I doing wrong? Oh no! Alright. Reel it in by pressing at the right time. You can catch the fish. Bait will be consumed regardless of outcome. Very quickly? Oh my god, no! Ah! Okay. Well. This is going to suck. Reference to an old saying. Promoting corporeal punishment. Training through pain. Spare the rod, spoil the child. I see. Couldn't game for some time after finishing Automata. Same with Replicant. Automata was worse though. I could see why. Maybe it's because I played Replicant first that I felt more strongly about it than I did Automata. Because by the time we got to Automata, I was used to the pain. Alright. At least get me one thing. For anybody new or anybody watching the VOD who doesn't really know me, my reaction time is incredibly, horribly bad. That is one of my glaring weak points. Apart from my other very large and glaring weak points. Alright, focus. Oh my god, I did it. Great black fish, 38 Reiki in length. There's even like a small 3D model of it. It's pretty fun. It's about a wind sepith? Nani? I can farm sepith from fish? I'd rather fight monsters, to be honest with you. This is kind of very difficult for me, but... Oh my god, I did it again. Nice. Kasago, 28 Reiki in length. Cool. Spat out a juicy bone. Oh, ingredients. Oh, I can even use you as bait. Oh, it's kind of grayed out right now, so I can't, but... Few people are aware that Zero has glowing weak points like a video game boss. This is why he refuses to take off his lab coat. That is true. Speaking of... Here, I'll show it to you guys. I'll do it. I swear I'll do it. What button was this again? It's been such a long time. Oh no, that is not the button. There it is. Alright. I have all these toggles that I've never used. I'm sorry, Surfy. Alright. Last bait. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna be surprised every single time I get one. Gummy eyeball. Yummy. Okay, that's kind of fun. I mean, there's not much to it, but I don't know, it's kind of satisfying when you get it. Like I've been saying, make it a redeem. Okay, yeah, I probably should. You did spend all those donuts to get a redeem. At the very least, I should give you something with how many things have been denied from you, Wasabi. So, yeah, I'll work on that. Denied me, Tiffany and Servia. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I don't want to be known for doing the Tiffany voice. That's kind of... it's good for a joke, but it's not really my thing, you know? And the Servians would be drastic. Like, horrible for any of our streams. Aim for the orange bit? Yeah, that's probably a good guess for where my weak spot is. Yeah, true. Different fishing rods can use different bait, and different bait can catch different fish in different locations. There's gonna be a lot that we're gonna have to do, trial and error our way, especially if I don't use the guide. But I'll probably say up front that I might search up a guide if we have to catch like a specific thing for a side quest and it doesn't tell us what bait to use. I can kind of see that maybe there might be a quest like that. Hopefully not. But if there is, then yeah, I'll search up a guide or ask you guys in chat to help me out. Leo can give you tips to improve reaction time. Need to invest more in Dex. I'm pretty sure I put most of my points in, what? Where are all my points, actually? It's certainly not in intelligence. And definitely not in dex. Probably in strength. I've dumped most of my points there. Oh, man. Charisma? Wisdom? I don't think either of those either. Yeah. Hard to say. If I was a D&D character, what would my stats look like? I think that's an interesting question, actually. You know what we could do? If you were a D&D character, what would your stats be? And then we have the group just kind of like judge each other. Like we're all trying to figure out each other's stats and we have an opinion about it. And then at some point we just kind of like figure things out and agree on who has better stats than who. I don't know. Judging your friends. That's fun, isn't it? Oblivion's now poaching me from me, you should sue him. Wow. What can you do? Oblivion's a far superior streamer than I am. Spent all your points in the mystery stat that the guide said you'd be good in. Be good in New Game Plus. I'm going with a luck build. Full luck build. Hopefully it'll work out. I mean, we've been pretty lucky so far with the YouTube channel. A nice podcast topic. We haven't done a podcast in so long. Bro, we just, every single time we get together, it's for like a stream. Or honestly, like at that point, we just want to hang out and, you know, talk with each other. Not record a podcast, but I guess if we ever have more time in the future, I'll definitely keep that in mind. Think you dubbed strength cons and charisma? That makes sense. Imagine building for luck and then not playing gacha. I mean, do you guys want me to play gacha? I could accept like a sponsorship and, you know, chill out some gacha games. But I don't know. It's not really something I want to promote. No? Oh, there we go. I'll be real though. For the sake of a better setup, in the future I may potentially accept like a sponsorship or whatever for something like a small ad read. But apart from that, whenever I get to a point where I don't have to do anything like that, then yeah. We'll stay away from those. It's hard though, when you're kind of in the position where you can't like really say no, because it really helps out a lot, especially for small YouTubers. Which is why I always understand whenever people do ad reads during videos that we watch here on the channel. Ah, man. I've been feeling worn out lately. Wait a minute. I don't think Dean had a profile portrait back in the first game. We've been working like dogs at training, but it still doesn't feel like we're any stronger. Now this guy too. Yeah. See you later, Zero. Thank you for sticking around, Lorenzo. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's got the Project Melody band-aid. I don't get why we're having trouble with random fucking monsters on the roads. Random fucking monsters. It isn't just us though. Everyone's been saying the monsters are getting really dangerous lately. Like, everything has gotten a couple times more powerful than it used to be. It's freaky. Now that you mention it, yeah. Whatever. How about we have a night on the town? First one we've had in a while. We can hit up the Laventar in the North Block. How's that sound? Oh, that place with the remodeled second floor that's a casino now? Aw, yeah. That sounds great. Especially since I hear the dealers are hot chicks. I gotta go check out that place myself. Maybe I can show them my strength at poker, if you know what I mean. Ah ha ha ha. Now that's a plan. Partner's out of town, so if you want to cut loose a bit, now's the time. And here I was, just possibly thinking better of you guys. Huh? It is! That's the newbie bracer chick, Estelle! Hey guys, been a while. We last met at the tournament, I think. Yeah, sounds right. Oh man, we watched you from the stands after our fight, all the way to the finals. You were incredible. I've fallen for you all over again. Thanks? Awkward. More importantly, what was that I heard about Karna's gone? Let's cut loose, and something about poker. Do you realize what Agate would do to you guys if he heard that? I just imagine if we picked Agate as our companion, he'd just be beating the crap out of these guys right now. What did I teach you? Nah, it was just a joke, really. Please don't tell him, please. I ain't scared of him. Anyway. Who's the lovely lady with you? Oh my. You guys, I mean, you can try. You'll probably be out of money and, drunk. Dead. On the floor. Estelle's falling for the bad boy who batted her. She's damaged goods, dude. Don't try for it. Dang. That's a heck of a way to describe Estelle. But yeah. I mean, at some point later on, I'm sure that we're gonna figure things out. Joshua's gonna return to us, we're gonna have this whole dramatic scene, and then Estelle and Joshua live happily ever after forever, right? Maybe. I don't know. This is Schera. She's a bracer, like me. Hello, I'm Sherazard Harvey. I'm a friend of Agate's, by the by. Nice to meet you, bad boys. Gulp. Yeah. She's kinda hot. Schera? Please don't flirt with the criminal element. They don't need to be hit over the head with how, bad their lady situation is, for starters. Oh, don't worry. I'm just breaking the ice a little. Now then, I believe we have a question for these fine young men. Ah, right. Anyway, yeah, we're here today on guild business. Is the guy who saw White Shadow here today? White Shadow? You mean... Yeah, they must mean that. You know what I'm talking about then. Could you tell us if it isn't too much trouble? What do you think, guys? Hell yeah. This is gonna be sweet! What are they mumbling about? Sure, we'll tell you. But on one condition. If you're okay with that, we'll talk. And what, precisely, would that condition be? Oops, I may have gone a tad overboard. As if you can't figure it out. Isn't it obvious? We want you to fight us. We're gonna get some revenge for our loss at the tournament. Pardon? Just so you know, we've gotten a lot stronger since then. And this time it's 3-on-2. We're not gonna lose. Oh, that's all? Pardon? That was a great clip. Well, I'll never turn down an offer to spar. You up for it, Schera? No, I don't mind. It's just not quite what I expected. But then, no need to hold back in that case. A whip? Whoa! Gotta be kidding me! Oh god, I'm not into that. Well, come on, boys. Big Sis will show you how the adults play. You see? Yeah. Well, wait a minute. Picking a fight with a pair of girls. We'd be, unmanly bullies if we did that, right? Oh, come on, boys. It'll only be your spines. I'm sure they'll grow back. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I guess it's happening. I'll let them approach us. Let's see. Forte! Strength plus 25. Wait a minute. We still have our training weapons. Hold up. Oh my god, I should have stopped by to grab some weapons from the store first. Completely forgot about that. Scenario is weird in both routes. In Schera's route, they practically asked to get whipped, and in Gate is to get beaten by Guy? I think they've just gotten beaten by Agate so many times that they just crave for it now. That's my headcanon. Hold up, boys. I need to run to the store real quick to get some milk. I'll be back, I promise. PTSD for them starts kicking in. Oh no! I've heard that before! Oh. Alright. I forgot to check the ordnance on you too. I've made decisions. Some not so good. Well, all I can really do is live with those decisions, I suppose. Okay, you're gonna come forward. This is gonna hit all of you. Yeah? Yeah. It's more that you forgot to make any decisions. Well, that's a little unfortunate. But it's okay. I still got this. Probably. The EP healed before he even cast a spell is kind of sad, though. Oh, that's some good damage, though. Invigorate. Strength up. Ow! Oh my god. How could you do this to me? If I use a chain now, could be kind of good. I'll chain with you. Who are we focusing down? You only have, Rocco only has 3,000 health. Our defense is down. This guy's strength is up. Yeah, let's focus him down one by one. Dangerous if cornered.
Let's do this, gotcha.
Cool. Don't you look away! Yeah, he just keeps on casting debuffs on us. Definitely get rid of him when we can. Turn order. Okay. Schera gets that turn. How's our health looking like? It's okay. Strength up. Don't have anything for craft. I could run over and smack Rocco. Nice. That's quite a fair bit of damage, actually. He's almost down, too. Oh, that's pretty big. Awesome. Okay, what are you doing? That's, not ideal what it is you're doing over there. If I do this, this will give Schera the crit turn, though. This should also likely finish him off. Awesome. Okay. Crit turn. Area M. Single attack. Canceling arts and crafts. Whips allies into shape. AT advance. Oh, on a crit turn. Chain attack on a crit turn. Let's see how this goes. 3,068. 52. You're slightly less health. Let's go for you. Yeah.
Ready? Okay.
Does this mean we both crit? Nice. But lying down. I see. Well, I mean, that's also kind of good for us. If you continue to use your turn to just revive your allies, that also means you're not attacking us. You guys gonna move next. In which case, I can put it like this. What are you? What? Don't get so full of yourself. Fence down. There he goes again. He's gonna revive him again. Okay. We have our S-craft. Can't attack. So let's try bringing your health down as far as possible. Then I can do like an area attack on all of them to make sure they go down. No crit turns or bonus attack turns anytime soon, it looks like. You guys are gonna move before this goes off. Don't know where you'll end up. I'll put it like this. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Hmm. 903. You're very close to dying. What are you charging up? I don't think I want to find out, is the thing, right? Estelle gets to go. I think I'll just have Estelle smack you. That should probably work out. When does this aerial cast? After the red guy goes. The red guy should move towards us like this. Purple. Here's the thing, I don't want him to land on the crit turn. And if I attack normally this turn, I will be the one landing on the crit turn. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god. Nice. Alright, you're out. Right, now they land on the crit turn because he died? Rip, dude. Messed that one up. Who goes? It's you who gets the crit. You're a little bit, kind of far away, buddy. I don't know about that one. I can AT advance you. This costs 20 CP. Yeah, let's try it. Give us that crit turn instead. Warhammer tomorrow is Skaven, right? Yep. That's exactly what's happening on Thursday. I can smack you for a crit. Using a craft right now. I could use a craft. Use my S-craft. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll use it on you. This guy's charging it up, but like, using it on you would be kind of sad. Hopefully it's not too much damage, whatever he's doing. Pretty good. Oh, 884. That's pretty significant. Maybe you want to heal yourself, Schera. Stupid HP heal turns. He's charging up again. He healed all the way back to full health. Are you kidding me? Wait, what if I just kill you? Now we just pummel this guy together. Gotta do a chain attack. CP heal. MP taunts. So let's do a chain attack. We're out of options. Let's not do that. We'll push him down to the bonus attack turn. Yeah. Oh no, this also pushes. Come on. Do another chain attack. I could have Schera try to cast something in order to take that turn away from him. Oh, nice. Never mind. That's how that works. Cool. Here on you. What would that be? That would be a CP charge turn for them? That's fine, as long as it's not health. Okay, cool. Well, this is kind of perfect. You can also just do a chain attack. This would hit the both of them as well. Cool. Actively charging the NPC S-crafts. I mean, it's fine. Their S-crafts don't even do that much damage, thankfully. Oh, Schera is not available on that one. Nice. At least end the battle in style.
Piece of cake.
Man, that was kind of tough. My spine! All my other bones. How could we lose like that? Aw, we done already. Kids these days get tired so easily. You could have given me all you've got, you know. Schera, nobody has enough energy to keep up with you. Even so, seems like you guys have kept up with your training since the tournament, yeah? Why not stop wasting your time here and become bracers? What? Bracers? Us? No way! Hey, the guild doesn't discriminate. Magate became a bracer, and so did I. And I started out as a clueless kid. You guys should be able to do it no problem. In a straight fight, they could match a junior bracer, certainly. Being a bracer involves far more than just violence, though, Estelle. I wouldn't make promises like that quite so quickly. You think so? But... yeah, that's right. Fighting is just about the only thing we're good at. Should've known nothing would be that simple. Anyway, a deal's a deal. We'll tell you what you want to know. Thank you. Like we said, we're looking for the guy who saw a white shadow. We heard that one of you saw it. Yeah, someone did. He ain't here today, but you're looking for Belden. He's our newest member, joined a year ago. I think you might have seen him before. Wasn't quite paying that much attention to you guys. I do kind of remember another guy, though. Belden hasn't been by since seeing that thing, actually. I heard a few people say he's stuck in bed from the shock of seeing a ghost. What? Do you mean he was cursed? Doomed to die? Suffer forever? Don't know about that. But I do know he was damn scared. He's always been sort of a spineless rich kid, though. Spineless rich kid? What is he doing part of a gang? I guess that's cool that way? I started out as a clueless kid. Just like you. Damn, sick burn. Tradition they had to speak sometimes like a Skaven when you play them. Everyone did until now that I played with. I'll try. It'll probably sneak out at some point, unknowingly. An odd fit for the life of a thug, then. We can get the details from him. Where does he live? It's the big place to the right of the mayor's mansion. Some old fart named Norman owns the joint. Belden's his oldest son. Oh, it's the kid that was just sighing. Right, I think that was him. To the right of the mayor's mansion. Got it. Thanks for your help, guys. Oh. Yo, what's up, Leo? No coat? Nunny? Yes, I took it off. I had to go full focus mode when it came to fishing in this game. Apparently, not apparently. It's very obvious that my reaction time sucks. So yeah. I had to take off the coat. Okay, now we know where to go. Let's go meet this Belden dude. Let's. Thanks again, little bad boys. See you later. Yeah. You guys keep it up, and stop by again sometime. Hopefully without beating us up next time. Keep up the good work, Estelle. Bruh. Dude's actually into us. Come on back again. Ever since he saw that shadow, he's locked himself in his house. He's always been a cream puff from a nice family, so he's never had much guts. Belden's house is to the right of the mayor mansion. He's the oldest son of that Norman guy. Less clothing means easier range of movement, indeed. It doesn't look as cool when we move around because there's no flapping of the lab coat, but yeah, less restriction. Also better aerodynamics. Glad I didn't get wrapped up this time either. Annoying things can skip right on by. Gotta live smart. Everyone's always picking out fights, even though they know they're gonna get beat down. Everyone's gotten stronger, but can't match up to bracers, huh? That guy Belden gets along real bad with his dad. So that's why he started showing up here. I see. Picaro. Phew, first time in a long time I've been in such a tense situation. Anyway, I'm just glad I didn't get dragged into it. I mean, it was just a friendly fight, no need to join in. Senseless beating of these thugs. Vote for Portos, yes, yes, yes. We all know. I've literally run out of EP, so I'm gonna go to sleep. Oh man, it's kind of a tragedy, really. How much does this cost? 100? Yeah, sure. I should also go and check out some equipment. Where is the equipment store? It's, Wait, no, this is the Bracer Guild. This is the Orbital Factory. I think it was over here. Right? Yeah. Been a while since we've been here. Oh, welcome! Two bracers together, huh? Garner's not here right now, so I hope you guys will do your best. Alright. Oh my god, it's an actual weapon. It only costs 300. Wow. I'll take that. Python. We already have one of those. Phantom. Oh, that's for Why do I keep forgetting his name? Blonde boy. Prevents seal. Prevents poison. I only have one of these. I'll buy another one because I know that the snake that we're gonna fight is a boss monster and has poison on it. I only have one of these. Buy another. Cool. There's some sort of hint as to who's going to be on our team. Yeah, I don't know. Can't figure it out. Take off this practice weapon. Holy, that is a massive boost. Boots. Metal spike. And let's take off the night goggles. Don't need them. Wait. Prevents poison. Prevents poison, but also gives defense plus 15. Nani? Yeah, I'll just wear that. What? Right, for Schera. Oh, this updated sprite of Schera. Looking very nice. Pretty sure it's an updated sprite because she's in a different pose from what I remember. Right, we'll grab that. I'm not gonna put on the proxy puppet. I'll save that for something a little more important than just monsters on the side of the road. Right, cool. Nothing up here. And let's go to the Orb facility. Factory. Hello! Hey, so how do those new orbits feel? You should focus on upgrading your slots to get a handle on their functionality levels as well. Check it. What do you got, Schera? Enemy to sleep with 10% success chance. I guess that's kind of fitting for her. I have some stuff I could give you. None of this really combos into anything. Schera's kind of the wind character, right? I think the green outlining a slot means that that's wind only. What if I try removing it? Yeah. Okay. Let me look at some wind magic. We have aerial. Area Sylpharion support. What does that support specifically? Aero Storm. 10 with 3 space and 1 that. I forget what that is. Quartz. Create inventory. Impede. Yeah, okay. Gonna need to do some grinding if I want to do some serious upgrades. Maybe I can upgrade my slots from now. Do we even have something big enough to even put in those slots after upgrading them? No. Yeah, I think I'll just slap whatever into the space for now. And then we'll be done with that, because this gives 1, this gives 3, that's 4, yeah, there's no way we're getting anywhere near that value. Not at the start of the game anyways. I'll put attack. And then we'll put like hit. Yeah. Cool. No, not party order. Battle position. I guess Schera kind of being a caster in the back is fine for her. Her range is also much longer than Estelle, I think? Or maybe the same. No, I think it's longer from the first game. So her not being the focus of attacks is probably better. So let me look at our S breaks. Barrage is just better, and you only have 1. Okay, cool. Gotten all of that sorted out. So we don't have to worry about it next time, or like I forget about it next time we start streaming. Because this is where we're gonna end it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later, dudes.